Hello, hello, hello. Are you leaving? Oh, what's happening? Oh boy. Oh. Hi, Angela. Hi, Sue. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Laveda. Good morning, Brioni. Hello, Mary Sharkey. Hi, Tina. Hello, hello, my Ashley. How are you? How is everybody doing? Did you get your PSL this morning, or is that just like a once a week kind of thing? Is it like a once a week treat, or is this now an everyday thing? Hi, Sheila. Hello, hello, hello. Have a couple of things. Oh, I forgot to put that away. Oh, that don't belong there either. Hi, Barbara Ross. Hi, Sandra. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Happy hump day, y'all. Happy hump day, y'all. A couple of things. Hi, Valerie. Since Laveda is here. So yesterday, when I got back from getting Trev, I meant to show you guys something too. And I meant to grab it. The Regal Flourish mold did finally come in. So hoping that leaving. Okay. Did you get your coffee? Okay. Love you. So it finally came in, and I did get the amount that I ordered. Hopefully the Timeless Ties will be here today too. That's coming USPS. It might already actually be here, but look at this. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this. Look at the corners on here though. I am so excited for this one. I can't wait. I was even looking at this one. We might use this today. So I'm going to leave this one out. Also, Mary Sharkey. Before I load this onto the website, I will, if you want, or I don't know how you want me to do that. Thank you, Laveda. Hi, Shonda. Isn't it beautiful? That's why I was so flippin' aggravated when they didn't even send me like one. They sent me 0. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm waiting for that one. But so the this one is out of stock right now. It's the Bright Baubles. So I do have this now back. I don't have a lot of these, I will tell you right now, and they are out of stock on the website, so I can't even get more of these right now. But these are just the blank baubles. I still have a ton of the other ones, but I know Mary Sharkey asked me to hold one for her. I don't know if Mary, if you still want it, let me know, because then I won't load all of them. Because I know I've gotten a bunch of out of stock requests for that one. I did want to, I don't know if you guys realize that I have another mold in the store. Let me grab it really quickly. Oh, jeez. Troy's putting up roadblocks over here. So, Yvetta just did a class, and so I brought in a bunch of these into the store as well, but I never pulled them out to show anybody, so I don't know if anybody even knows that this is in there. So this is Salon des Glaces. I don't know. Why can't it just say, like, English? I'm horrible at this. Okay, so here's the name of this one. And then this one's super pretty too. And actually, when I was looking at this one and the new one, I think these would be paired really pretty together. So a lot of flourishes, but look at these leaves. I actually think I might leave this one out too because of those leaves and the pumpkin that we're doing. Hi, Nancy Church, because it makes them sound more fabulous and bougie. I know, right? But it's like, how fabulous and bougie does it sound when someone like me is like Salon de Glaces? Like, it doesn't sound bougie. It's just like the Epic Book Blooms one, the transfer. I'm like, yeah, you guys know Bell Blossom or whatever. That middle word, I'm not. You guys will never get me to say that word. So I have a ton of these in stock too. I will be placing an order to, that would be perfect. So then I'll just put it on there so it won't load, because I'm afraid to load them and then they all be gone before you get a chance to grab one, because I don't like when I tell somebody that I'll hold something for them and then it goes out of stock, because it's happened to me before. What are you saying? Glass. If that's what that means, that's fine. I'm still not going to be able to say that word. The other one I held up. So the Regal Flourish is part of the new release. This is the one that I've been waiting for. So this one is the Regal Flourish. This is the one that got shorted. This one it's not new. It's new to the store. So this one was just brought into the store. I didn't tell anybody. It's actually been in my store for a couple of weeks, and it's kept slipping my mind. And then this one was the Bright Baubles that's out of stock, and they shorted it in the box too. Hi, Robin. Also, I'm going to, hi, Melissa Joins. How are you? I'm going to pop you guys out of the holster. Mamma mia. So you guys see what I look at every day? Look at all these screens. Isn't it ridiculous? Plus the screen that I'm holding. But I wanted to show you guys. Ah! Ah! So look at those playing cards, you guys. Isn't that so flippin' cute? Oh my God, I love the playing cards. And then I did edge them up. The other boxes, I just was sticking stuff in there. Like the gargoyle, he still needs to be like totally aged up. And then I don't know what I'm going to do in these other boxes. These aren't glued down. I just wanted to put something in there so I can see the whole aesthetic of it all. But look at the playing cards, you guys. I love them. So cute. When I was looking at them, like, it kind of needs like the blue, like the lights that are up here. I need to put those lights in the back of that, which I do have those lights. So I thought it would be kind of cool to do those. But, are you getting the baubles back in stock? They're in stock, Shonda. They're in stock. Well, I fib. They show out of stock on my website, but they're right here. I have them sitting right here. I just didn't load them last night because I wanted to ask, you guys who ask me for them, and you guys are like you guys are the ones who are my main supporters. So when something's out of stock, I want to hold it for you guys if you've asked me to. So it's in stock. I will load what I have. I just wanted to check because I know like Mary Sharkey wanted one for sure. I contacted the other person who wanted one earlier. So hi, Carol. You guys like it? Does it look cool? See, wouldn't it look cool though if there was like just a couple, not a whole bunch of lights, but just a couple of, I will show you. Do you guys remember, like I did a night sky? I did a night sky with the crow, like last release. But look at these. I'm sorry, I try not to blind you. But wouldn't a couple of those look cool in there? That color light. Or I actually have red, green. I have a bunch of these, but I thought like just a couple of little like spotlights in there I thought might be cool. So, like I said, I really enjoy doing. Now I'm not going to be able to close that door. I really enjoy doing that kind of stuff. So, anyways. Thank you, Carol. Thanks, Sheila. Thank you, Shonda. Thank you. I know it might not be everybody's cup of tea. Like, not everybody likes Halloween, but I don't look at it as like Halloween, like the scary, gory things. I just like to be able to like put all the elements together. Like I like doing it at Christmas too, you know, like making Santa and the sleigh, or like I did, I think the gingerbread family on the haystack and all of that stuff. So anyways, here is our pumpkin that we worked on yesterday. This is not going anywhere. All of the canvases, the oval canvases are now on there. I did pull out, you guys know the flower wire, just the green flower wire. I thought it might be kind of cool to wrap wire in clay, so that way we can kind of shape it to come over onto this side with the tree. And then, like I said, I want to do some other like little 3D stuff to him, and I want to make it look like there's lights on in these windows. So that's what we're gonna work on. Laurel, how do I get a house like my Shelly Belly? That thing is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, Laurel. How long did it take you, number one? Hi, Laurel. I love you. I miss you. How long did that take you, number one? And holy guacamole, Laurel, that is gorgeous. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you go into my group, The Crafting Chaotix, Laurel posted, like, is it a dollhouse, Laurel? It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, let's get my desk on the screen. If you guys could see the smile, the grin that he has in his face right now, like he has just done all the things wrong. $10? It's a birdhouse? It well, obviously pictures, right? But it looks like it's like as a dollhouse. It's just fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, so this is what I was thinking, because you see how we have the tree back here, and I was telling you guys yesterday that I wanted to do. Yeah, I know. What are you doing? You're up to something, because that smile on your face is just not even cool. Did Uncle leave the door open to my room or something? And then they did me dirty. They didn't even bring Troy's phone case yesterday. It's supposed to come today, I guess. So he has not been like super happy with me. Hold on a minute. I haven't opened this one yet. I have the wire that I use for like jewelry, and that's the one that I usually use when I use the wire. This one isn't very thick, and that's what I want, because then we will wrap the clay around it, but it'll help so that I'm able to kind of mold it. Hi, Cynthia Diane. How are you? I keep wanting to ask how your chaos coordinator is. Him? You mean him? He's wonderful. What do you got on your face? Is that peanut butter and jelly pops? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to knock you down. You are hilarious. Look at, he pulls this out of my trash. I'm telling you guys, he is nuts when it comes to these envelopes. Oh, Lordy be. All right, let's get this Mama Jamma started. So, Well, obviously, I should probably have my brace on my hand because I can feel that it's already going to hurt. So we'll end up doing branch by branch. And what I'm going to do is just twist it so it will be a little thicker. Yes, Papas. Yes. I know, son. Oh, not. I try to hide that from you. Oh, goodness. So, how's everybody doing? What's the haps? What's going on today? Hi, Michelle Chastain. It is. Oh, did you sing it? Send out the bingo happy? No. 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 I suck. You know what it is? It's not even sending out the happy mail it's having to go through my messages and find everybody. That drives me bonkers. I wish that I could send you guys somewhere else so that way I don't have to go through 150,000 messages. And I'm not exaggerating. You guys have to understand how many pages I'm on and how many messages I get. That's why it like when people get mad at me because I don't respond to them, I'm like, I don't know where your message went. And I actually don't mind that. So you see, we just made it a little bit thicker. And I will wrap that in clay as well. Isn't it amazing? Ugh. I was looking at that last night and I'm like, holy guacamole, that is gorgeous. All right. So actually, let's make this one a little bit longer so we can twist it in a V. And then I'll just snip off what I don't want, along with Troy's phone cases and everything else that's here. I'm working on my order while I'm watching you. Just don't duplicate anything. That's what happens to me is I'll be watching somebody and then I usually am on YouTube because you can't watch on Facebook anymore. So I'll be on YouTube and then I'll duplicate something and buy something like 3 and 4 times. Oh my gosh, Sue, if you don't mind, that would be great. Because honestly, it's a nightmare. If you guys, I've always hated like email and instant messaging because even when we used it at work, because there's just so many messages. But now it's just on a whole nother level with being on so many different pages. And then every week I'm on somebody else's page. And when it's somebody that gets a ton of messages, oh my banana daiquiris. Kid, you cannot put express glue and make it fit on your phone, loco. This is for your brother's phone. I keep telling you, the Amazon man is going to come and he's going to bring you a phone case, Papas, I promise. Okay, so for this one, I know, Troy, I know. And we're just going to have it come from here. So I have a little bit of ability to lift. Pops, I know. I tell him that he needs to come in a timely manner, and he doesn't listen. I don't know why he doesn't listen, but he needs to listen. Okay, don't spill that. Please don't, Troy. Don't. So I just want to get a few of the shapes, and then we'll start wrapping it with clay. Hi, Helen. Helen is over on the tubes again. She's over it. They keep copywriting my videos on the book. It's driving me nuts. I would like to meet this person, the artist that, you know, has my voice, because first of all, nobody should want to have that, but they keep copywriting me on the book, and it's driving me nuts. They copyrighted the video yesterday. It's really making me crazy. So every day I have to go in and dispute something. I kept thinking all day today was Thursday. Silly me. Wishful thinking, I suppose. Hi, Olga. I'm doing same thing, watching you and shopping. I shop your store more than I go to Walmart. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very, very much. All right. I already told myself that I shouldn't have these on. Okay. So, okay, Sue. So if you have won bingo last month, can you please message Sue? You don't need to send her. Well, I mean, if you can, go to the message, go to my message and just forward her your bingo. So your bingo card, and then she will just give me, oh gosh, she will just give me the list, and then Troy and I will get those out, because honestly, it's a pain. Okay. I told myself before I even started this that I needed to varnish this because I'm putting clay on here. And the clay is going to get messy. And I still was about to do it without it. Because I need to be able to wipe off the muck from the clay. But for anything else, you guys can still message me. Please just don't, like, I know you guys wouldn't do it, but just to say it, just please don't, like, message Sue for anything else. Unless you're talking to her, obviously. But we went through a period where people were messaging Sue when it came to, like, their orders in the store or something or another, and, like, that's not her responsibility. Again, I don't pay Sue for stuff like that, so it's not fair to her when she's getting messages when it has something, first of all, she can't do anything about. So just the bingo stuff. I know the folks that are here aren't the ones, but we did go through a period there where people kept messaging her and talking to her about how to place an order. She literally was walking people through how to do order. It was madness for her, and I don't understand why it was even happening. I mean, I say she's my online mom, but honestly, y'all, I'm not like, she doesn't take care of my business. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Sarah. Yes, I will have an auction. See, that's the bad thing that I do is like, I don't have auction when it comes to like pieces like this, and then I always feel weird, like if Halloween passes, like to do an auction for Halloween stuff afterwards. But I will make sure, but even if it's just a couple of pieces. Shannon, were you here? Did you see the apothecary box that I did? Y'all, when I was placing those playing cards on there yesterday, I got such a big kick out of it. Oh my goodness. But then I was cracking up because y'all know I can't see. So I was like, golly, who do I think I am right now using these itty bitty, they're dollhouse because they're 1 to 12 ratio, so they're actually the dollhouse playing cards. And I was just cracking up. I was like, who do I think I am sitting here trying to put this on here like this? Hi, Deborah. Yeah, it was really crazy. I don't know. Sue was gonna go out of her mind. She was like, I have literally helped place orders line by line. I was like, Sue, I'm so sorry. I don't know why. All right. So now, and I do want to get my water bottle because I am going to use water. I'm going to use a bit of water. How are you, Deborah? Just having the clay out on my desk this little bit of time, it's already drying out, which is not fun. So it wants to crack. So let me close this up. So I'm just going to, we might have to get clay from out of the bag because see, it wants to separate and I need it to be fresh and not do that. We might not even be able to use the wire because I'm not gonna, it'll make me crazy, but I'm not going to open a whole new clay just to get fresh clay. I noticed it when I took it out of the bag. You guys know I usually put blue tape and seal it up really well. With your air dry clay, you really need to make sure that you seal it up. Because look at how thick that is. I need it to be as almost as, you know, thin as the wire, but it keeps cracking on me. So I can't even get it to go around the wire very nicely. It's driving me nuts. Hey, Nicole. Aw, do you really? That is so cool. Okay, let's see if we can get it to. Papa's, I don't know, bud. I know. He doesn't listen. I say it all the time. He doesn't listen. He's supposed to come early, but he doesn't listen. See? I need it to be thin like that. And I know that I used a lot of the clay at the beginning, but I need to shape it around it. And why am I using the wire? Because I'd like to see I can form it and bend it. Obviously I can't do that with just the clay by itself, so. You better not. You little turkey lips. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It just, little turkey, I swear. Man. All right, hold on a minute. Let me see, because this, look at it's already, that was at the top of it. Hold on. Melissa joins. I'll be honest, I didn't order any more of those because I was afraid of what happened. All right, maybe this will be okay. So I didn't order any more, but I can order some more if you're looking for that. Because I mean, I know they said that, you know, they checked everything, but all right, we may not be able to do it the 3D with the wire. So let's see if let's see how it'll look if I just put it onto the board and if I like that. Because I had something totally different in mind, so I don't know. Seriously? Where's my tools at? Hold on. So whenever you are working with clay, obviously water is going to be your friend. I realize I have not put any glue down yet. It's okay. I don't even know if I'm going to want it on here, so that's why. Because if that's the case, I might as well get a mold out that I have. That's like a branch. See, that's the whole reason why I wanted the doggone wire in there. Because I want it to bend off of this board. I don't bother anyone. Those creators that think it's me, I just stop watching. Huh. They said that to you, Cheryl, that you're bothering them? What on earth? How did you say that to somebody? That is, the only reason why they're on is because of, oh my word, I don't know. People are something. Although I do think there are some that get a little too big for their britches. And they forget how that even came to be, that, they're in the position that they're in. But hi, Mac. Oh, Mary Sharkey, I can definitely do that for yours. That'll be easy peasy. Like I said, it's not the problem of sending them out. The problem is going through and finding everybody. And then because I only send them out in, the month, by the time I go to get them. Troy? Troy! Oh, my Lanta. Troy, don't do that. You're going to give me a heart attack. I have a battery, like a scrub brush, and all I heard was, like, the noise of it, like he had turned on, like, a blender or something. Okay, I'm not going to get this to work on here like I want it to, and it's really aggravating me. So we might just leave this as it is and just do something else, because I'm starting to get really aggravated. And you guys know I love clay, but that's starting to really aggravate me. I could just open up another package. you know, molds to see. I don't know where the branches are, and I don't feel like looking for it. All right. So I'm going to take it off and clean it off. Gave you a heart attack. All I heard was bzzz. Hi, Kathy Nappet. How are you? Because he likes to get like that, the little blender, you know, with the cup that you put on there. And he likes to get the strawberries and milk. It keeps cracking. The clay is too dry. Okay. Let me show you guys something so you guys don't think I'm going crazy. So, the idea, right, is I want to build the branch. It's dusty. I want to build the branch on that tree, but the clay is not letting me do it. So, can you guys see that? That's clay. See my little, you see I use these benches all the time. So what I wanted to do is make the branches and use the wire to make the branches, but the clay has to be quite fresh, and my clay is not. Now this is going to be, I don't want to break it. And so I can't get it to form around. I can't get it to form around the wire, and it's making me nuts. So thankfully, I varnished this prior to me doing anything, and this is the reason why. So I'm actually going to just toss this because I can't even work with the clay at all. It's too hard. Yeah, the hardy clay would be better, and I don't know where. I have black and white hardy clay. I think it's in my cabinet, or not my cabinet, my footstool over there. So you can really do. I'm sorry, Kathy. Oh. Hi, Sandy Cooper. I'm sorry. I know. My So her anniversary is coming up. My mom's anniversary is coming up on October 11th, and my birthday is October 3rd. So it's always difficult, especially because when my mom was alive, like all of this stuff I wasn't doing. I drew and did that kind of stuff, but not like crafting like this. She probably would have been teasing me and having just the biggest giggle at the fact that I go, want to go thrifting and do yard sales, because I told you how I would always feel like I was being tortured when I was small. So I know it's hard, but hopefully you can, have a little bit of time with us and take your mind off of it for a little bit. Okay. I think it does too, because I think the pumpkin is really cute, but I don't, it's just cute. That's all it is to me, is it's cute. It needs to have stuff done to it. So what I will do is I will look. I don't know if I have new packages of the Hardy clay. So the Hardy clay is actually, do any of you watch Stellabration's Creations, Stella? It's kind of like that clay that she uses, not quite as spongy, but it will hold the shape a lot better. It won't dry out as quick as the Jovi. For sculpting and stuff like that, I'm not even sure the name that Stella uses, what that name is called, but the Hardy clay is a lot better. I've made some really cool stuff. I've made like a dragon hand with scales on the hand, and it looks like it's, you know, like wrapped around the canvas. I think that's still on my Instagram, but the Hardy clay is good for that. So I will get some of the Hardy clay, and then we'll come back to this because I just don't, I like it. I think it's super cute, but it needs a lot of stuff. It needs a lot of stuff. I think it would be really cool with the branches to have it lifted and like, you know, like creepy looking, spooky, not creepy, spooky on here. And then do some other stuff, like I said, to the ghost and then to the windows. And then I don't know what we can do over here, but we'll find something to do over there. Yeah, you could use it in the molds as well. 19 years, Laura. I'm sorry. So my mom passed in. So Troy turned 11. Troy's birthday is 11/11/2000. So he turned 11 on November 11, 2011, right? And my mom passed away on October 11th, 2011. So yeah, it's been a good amount of time. Okay, so I still don't have that's funny. I'm gonna end up having to open up the doggone clay anyways. I will order. I'll try to remember. Well, I actually have to put in an order to Amazon, so I'll order the Hardy clay. I'm sure it'll be here tomorrow, and then we'll go back to the pumpkin. But until then, oh, what did I do with the tops of these? Did they go flying when everything else went flying? Oh, look at 2%. Okay. I think you should leave it right there, Papas, because this is like the danger zone over here. Okay, so you guys remember our ornaments that we didn't finish because I was waiting for the little timeless ties, the bows. Well, now I don't even have that mold because I sent mine to one of my customers. But I also did want to use the Regal Flourishes because I wanted to put one of these around the edges, but on the back I also wanted to do something. This keeps popping up. It's just here. I don't know why it keeps returning. So let's finish these off, and I want to look at the other molds that I have out and see if there's anything else that we want to use. Oh, see, I did pull the mold out to show you guys. I just kept forgetting. What a bozo. Okay. So this one is the Angelic Floral Noel. And then this is the Holy Night Nativity. I almost think it would be better just to stencil something on the back instead of having a 3D object on the back. I don't know what you guys think. In the days. Hi, Tina Roy. You can make a spooky tree for the left. Yeah, it needs some type of interest on there because right now it's just very plain. And like I said, I keep saying elementary, but that's what I feel like. It's very like blah. I mean, it's a pretty pumpkin, but it's just blah. Okay, and then all of these molds are in the store, except, like I said, there's a couple that are showing out of stock that I need to load. This one's going to be so cool with the corners around pictures and stuff. Oh my Lanta. Okay, let's get... Did I seal those? I did. Okay. It's not going to fit your phone, baby, because your phone is not the same size as brother's phone. But I promise you, if the Amazon man would ever get here, if he would ever come, then we could do your, he would have your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on a minute. I see you just pickpocketed me, Troy. Okay, hold on a minute. We still need to use these as well. I'm thinking that, which one is baby Jesus? Is it this one? We could use these gold water transfers on the back and then put the timeless, nope, not that one, Terry, you don't have that one. The regal flourishes around the edges. All right, hold on a minute, because I have to finish these, otherwise Yvette's going to strangle me the next time she asks me for pictures. Oh no, not again. I never did find that B either. Okay, I think I'm thinking. I was thinking to put love on the back of this. Obviously, love is not going to fit, but I was thinking of doing LOVE, so in a square. Hi, Patty. Hi, Connie. What does that say? Sorry, I'm late. Took a nap. Look at Troy made me all crooked. No worries. My husband had open heart surgery. My birthday was here. Only have 2 more. Hi, Tanya. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. This love is smaller than that one, I think, right? Yeah, it is. Or do we want the smaller ones? Yeah. Gosh, that's a lot. So this is not a water transfer. These are just the powerful words. These go, see, it keeps jumping off and coming. It's like it wants to be used. So I think L-O-V-E or L-O-V-E. I thought it was I thought L-O-V-E. No? Oh, I guess I don't need to make my life totally difficult. It could be like this. But I thought when you see love in a square, isn't it the L and the O? Isn't the O underneath? Hi, Jeanette. Jeanette, I completely forgot to send you your flippin' birds. So that's going to go on there. And the king on the other one, he already has a crown. So I was going to put this one on that one. And this one is the water transfer. And if you weren't here when I showed these, Prima put the image on the back so you know exactly where you need to go with it. These need to find a way into a bag because I swear to you, they're going to get lost. Okay, let's put you back in here. See, they just fell out again. Oh well. Hi, Sandy Triplet. Either way, yeah. Okay. I just know that when I see them like in the stores on something, I know that they have them going a certain way. What did these come out of? So much for being organized. Okay, let's get some of this off of my desk for a minute. We're going to use this one. But this other stuff is madness. All right. So this one's water, and this one's regular. I am going to clean this with some isopropyl alcohol just because it's been hanging around on the back there for a minute. I'll clean them both, actually. It's not comfortable sitting on my phone, by the by. Just in case you guys cared. It's not fun sitting on my phone at all. Did you guys get anything from IOD? I got the transfer that has the houses because I thought it would be so cute to do a shadow box with the village mold that we have, this one, with the Christmas village, and with those transfers in the background. I thought it would be so cute, and to have like a whole little, like, I don't know, sceney, little street sceney thing. I don't know. But I got that one, and then I got a couple of molds. I gave myself a budget, y'all. I did not just grab everything like I always do. I know, Papas. Oops. I was so proud of myself. I was like, don't. Because at first I had everything in the cart. Hi, Miss Edie. L up, O down. I knew it, Tanya. It's too late. It's too late. I knew it. I'm so sorry, Jeanette. And then when I had put your order together, it was in an envelope, and I was like, there's no way I can even stick that in there anyway. So I was like, I'll just ship it to her myself. I knew it. It's usually Love. I knew it. Well, you know me. I've always got to be different and difficult. All right. Anyways. And of course, the L was going to come up, but that O was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You already put me down. I am down. Did you buy everything, Mac? I took advantage of the free shipping so I could add more to my budget. I was like, don't, Terry, don't. I literally had everything in my cart, and I was like, you don't do it. Okay, so we have Love, and then we will put actually, oh, that's why it's not here, because I put it in there. All right, well, I'll put it back. I had that silly little crown, the little itty bitty crown, hanging out here for so long, and then I go and knock everything off of my desk. And that day I was telling you guys, and now that little crown went flying. Nope, that's the B. Where's those little flowers? I thought it would be so cute to put the little crown there. Terry, you're such a bozo. Maybe if I find the little crown again. It's got to be around here somewhere. But it was here, and then, like I said, when that went flying, everything went flying. But we're going to put something else here, too. Okay, and then this is the water transfer, so... Oh, my gosh. Why does everything need to be, like, disappeared all the time? Oh, no, not isopropyl alcohol. Let's get white. Okay. And then I don't know, like I said, I just do it because Redesign does it that way. That's how they put it down, is they spray it with water first, and because I could see where the image is, I don't need to be a goober and tip it up and down to try to figure out where I need to go. It was so funny yesterday too, because I was having to on the little playing cards, I was, even on those little playing cards, I don't want little white edges. So I was doing the archival ink all over the edges of the little playing cards. Like I said, I got a little kick out of doing all of it. So pretty. No, couldn't afford all of it. There were some I didn't think I'd use. See, it's really up to you how you want your letters to go. So I can actually picture you giggling and having fun with that. I was too. I was just like, I was holding. So because the cards came like this. Because remember I told you guys I couldn't find the ones that I had, but I know they didn't come like this. Look at that one even has the edges. So I had to pop them out of here, and they actually have the box, which is so funny. So you could put all of these in the box. You could build the box. And so I was holding it, and this doggone, the sponge was bigger than the freaking playing card. So I'm like, and it's so close to my eyes, right? I'm going like this. But I had so much fun, and then I was trying to stand the one card up. So I had to build like a little A. I had to build like a little L bracket to stand the ace up. Oh my gosh, I was cracking up at myself because it was so little, and I did think of you the entire time, Sue, because I was like, this although is super duper cute, it's way too small. Look at how pretty that is, you guys. Okay, so we are going to let that dry. I'm going to actually put, oh, don't fall, that in front of my fan, and then we'll get the other one. But I'm serious. I had the little tweezers in the card up to my face. All bad when you're blind. It's all bad. Okay, we need to put something else on here, but we'll figure that out later. Oh, I put the little playing cards on top of it. I'm like, excuse me, I just had that mold. Where on earth? Okay. I was gonna say, I know I need to throw this away, but I want the plastic bag. Hold on. Okay. Try this again. Hi, Stephanie. I print your own. Okay, thank you, Mary. I'll add it to it after I get off of here, and then I'll send you the link for the additional. Oh, yay! Was Richard like, you got another order, Valerie? Terry sending you more stickers and frilly. All right, let's get some of our clay and I'm going to take a little bit of the baby oil. I'm kidding. I don't say oil like that. I'm just kidding. baby oil. I'm trying to think though. I want this one, but I'm wondering why are there two? Obviously, there's going to be something that's happening with the way they're facing, yeah? So it doesn't really matter because one's going to be front, one's going to be back. I don't really care. I should have just printed it myself because I could have put it on the scan and cut and just had the scan and cut them out really quickly. That would have been the smarter thing to do because that's all that is. It's just, I have a ton of cardstock. All right. Hey. See, I feel with my hand that I'm pressing really hard, but because my hand is all jacked up, I obviously am not pressing as hard as I think. And then I'm just going to take some, move out of my way please, some clean water and smooth down the back. Now, because I am on a glass mat, I'm just going to grab some parchment paper because when I try to turn this over to flip it out, it's going to stick to my glass mat and then just cause me a whole nother headache. Is it supposed to be like a vine or something? It's really pretty. So that piece of clay was the first one that I've ever put in and out of that mold. That's why it had, it's not broken in at all. Look at how pretty that is. You see that? It almost looks a little bit like, I don't know, like a vine, tad bit. You could use heavy body gel. You could use the express glue. You could use whatever your heart desires. You guys know that I use heavy body gel with my molds, no matter if it's clay or resin. But either will work. And then I don't know if I said so, but these ornaments are in my store. No. Hi Donna. No, I do not use cornstarch in my molds. I use baby oil. I personally do not like cornstarch clay's natural behavior is to crack, and it cracks when it's drying because of, you know, obviously it's, I feel, my opinion is the cornstarch just pulls even more moisture from the clay. Therefore, it makes it crack a little bit more. But, you know, you do whatever you prefer. All I'm doing right now is I'm making sure, you see how there's that gap right there? You guys who watch me long enough know that I do not like that gap. I think it's icky. So I am just lightly pressing down to get rid of it. And then I'm just covering the seam. I don't know if you guys can see it because it's so bright. There. Anyways, there's a seam there. Bubs, I can hear you calling me. We will also go around it with a little bit of water to mold that down to it. So what I will do is just stick my, hey, I need some water, please. Hey. Thank you. So I'm just going to stick my silicone tool in there and get off some of this excess heavy body gel, number one. We don't want that drying on there. And then I still see heavy body gel right here. And then I'm just going to pull down on that edge, so that way it closes that gap. Again, this is why it takes me so long to do anything. Nobody else probably cares about that gap. Now you can see it's already starting to crack right there. So I actually have a drop of water that's coming off of there, and I'm going to take that water and I'm going to close that gap back up. There we go. And I tell you, it will dry out a lot quicker for me too, because I literally have the fan right on me. Now I know that this little doo-woppy, yep. So you see where it pushed down? I'm actually okay with that. I'm gonna let it be. Okay, now let's get that little connecting piece there for the other part. But like, isn't that pretty? Can you guys see? It's pretty. Oh no, that's not pretty though. Hello. Okay. All right, let's get a little bit more of the very little baby oil. If you put too much baby oil in there, it will do the reverse of what you want. So I'm going to put a little bit more in there. And look at, see how it's already cracking? And that's just from it being out in this little time and the air hitting it. So, hey, see? Hold on, y'all. So if you are working with a fan and with you like that, I would get your baby wipe and wet it even more than it already is, and then wrap your clay around it. Doesn't even want to stay in there because it's too dry. Wrap your clay around it, or wrap the baby wipe around it so that it will stay nice and, you know, it'll keep the moisture in there while you're working with it. But I keep just putting it off to the side here, and the air's hitting it. Okay, so now I am going to take some water. That's probably a lot bigger than we need. Just to rub down the back and to get all the bumpy lumpies out. See how much easier that one came out? So usually when you have the mold and you're just taking it and putting clay in there for the first time, it usually takes a second for it to demold a couple, and then you can flip and roll it a lot easier. All right, let's put some glue on that, and then we'll connect those two. You can't stand the gaps either? Oh, I know. Oh, Mary Sharkey, did you put that in your order or no? You just remembered too? Oh, Mary Sharkey. Okay, I'll remember. Papas, can you put this on your cart over there? Can you put these on your shipping cart? That one, right there. Put it on your cart. In this right here. This is for Mary. I will forget, Mary. I'll be completely honest. Put it in there. Thank you, Bobs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Babas. Georgia put it on his cart. On his shipping supplies. I have good intentions, but I will definitely forget. All right, let's get rid of those gappy gaps. Make sure. Whoa. And then where I did connect them, I am going to actually, where's my little wedge? Is it not under you? Oh, it's not under you. I'm going to take water and I'm going to just connect it now. And then let's snap that piece back on because it's going to, that one is a lot higher than the other one was, so I'm sure it's going to be in the way as well. There we go. Let's push it back. So cute. I really like that. See, and then I wanted the timeless ties to go here, but anyways, can't cry over spilled milk now, can ya? All right, let's see if we can pretend. Oh my gosh. I can't see. Joanne, I don't think I said hi to you. Hello, Joanne. How are you? Miss Edie. How are you? Okay, this is going to be the same way. We haven't put anything in this yet at all. But I'm just going to try to get, to me, it looks like that's a little, like the little ties, you know, on the bow. So I'm just going to try to get that top part. Well, I'm not going to try. I am going to get that top part. I get spoiled with having the little lip around the mold. And then we will cut off whatever we don't need. So again, we're not gonna need, well, actually, it's not too bad. See, it kind of looks like it's a bow, doesn't it? Looks like a bow to me. Maybe it is a bow. Is it supposed to be a bow at the top? So I kind of do get my timeless tie. See, look at, isn't that going to be perfect? Because you can't tell right there, and it's connected. And I don't have the packaging over here. But I do think it is a bow. It's got the same look as the timeless ties do. Like how they have that crinkly look. Oh my gosh, now all of this stinking heavy body gel is on my fingers. Pooper scoopers. Look at how cute that is. Huh, that worked out. Okay, so I still kind of got my timeless ties mold, even though I don't have it. That worked out very well. Okay. So just getting off some of that excess heavy body gel because we don't want it to dry with all the clumpy lumpies. It's not going to be nice. And then you see all the gaps under there. Well, first we'll go down and make sure, push it down on top, and then also I like it. So cute. All right, let's wipe my hands off a little bit because they feel so disgusting right now. Ugh. Can't stand it. Much rather. Look at that heavy body gel is like, yeah, no, ma'am. You want me to come off of your hand? You're funny. Oh. Okay. Look at how pretty. So pretty. Okay, let's put this in the place over here and let that dry and do its thing. And then let's get some, oy, nasty. A brusha. peel this mamma jamma in before we start doing all kind of clay stuffs to it. Hi, Gabby. She might be visiting her mom. She might be visiting with her mom. Usually whenever she's not here, or like she's quiet or just says hi, it's because she's driving or from, visiting with mom. Hopefully it's because she's visiting mom and maybe they have dinner together or something, or maybe she, hopefully it's because she's doing something fun. Have you guys seen her today? Period. Oh my gosh. It doesn't bother me to have my hands dirty. I just don't like the feeling of dry hands. And when the clay is on my hands like this, it feels like my hands are going, like all the moisture is being sucked out of my hands. And I cannot stand that feeling. I don't like dry hands, like sandpaper hands freak me out. When you shake a man's burly hand and it feels like sandpaper, I get those chills. But that's a hard-working man, but still, I get the chills. All right, now let's get, I don't know, should we put the same one on there or should we do the other one? I know, well, I mean, this one has the corners that match this one, but I almost feel like because it has that straight edge, I'm wondering if it's going to look funny. Maybe not. Hello, Miss Edie. Thank you for spreading the blessing. I know, Papa's, but it said like 2:45 to 5:45 or something. Not that you even understand what that meant, but it said it's supposed to come any time now. Hi, good looking. What you got cooking? Dame besitos. Dame! Forget you then. Okay. Okay, nobody answered me. Troy, which one? This one or that one? That one? The same one? All right. You say so. Troy says the same one. He literally pointed to this one, the same exact, the same side and everything. Hey. I know, baby. I know. He was supposed to come yesterday. He didn't come yesterday. Now he's not here yet. I need to talk to him, Makaya. He's not cooperating with the time frame that we have. He needs to be here. I need to start ordering you the ones that are like come at like 4 a.m. Papa, that's for brother's phone. That's for your Odding's phone. That doesn't fit your phone, Bubs. How come you want the one phone case that doesn't fit your phone when you have a gajillion of them? You want the one that fits your brother's phone. Why is that? I have spent thousands of dollars on phone cases, Troy, and you want your brother's. I know, but that doesn't fit, love. Maybe we can get Trevor to give you his Z Fold phone. Right. So that way you can have that phone case, and then I'll need to buy a collection of those phone cases and spend another $1,000,000,000 on phone cases. But he has money in his envelope. He has money. Troy has a lot of envelopes. Troy has a spending envelope. Troy has a savings envelope. Troy has a birthday envelope. Troy has a Christmas envelope. He's got a lot of envelopes. Spoiled, rotten turkey lips. Oh, Laurel, you should know I'm still here. So you guys see how easy it comes out now with the flip and roll? And that first one is like, you just need to break it in a little bit. And then you can flip and roll. Oh! Then you can, yeah, he is paying attention. I am not an IOD retailer. No, I have Prima. These are Prima molds. I don't have IOD. You can go to lnjgoods.com. Actually, I think her sale is over, isn't it? It was only 24 hours. It could still be. I don't know. But she was having free shipping yesterday, so I ordered my stuff from her. If you're looking for IOD molds. But that's I took advantage of the free shipping yesterday. So I'm really excited for the houses transfer. I want to combine that transfer with the Christmas Village molds. Ay, Apo Loco! Where did you get that? What's in there? No, Papas, this is not for you to, you need to get a paper towel. Are you trying to dry it out? You need a paper towel, Papas. You don't use a baby wipe. That's disgusting. They're so disgusting. Get a paper towel, Papas. I do know, though, that if you sign up for LNJ Goods, like, oh, now it's $10? There you go. $10 flat rate. That's actually still very good. I can't barely ship anywhere for $10. I have a few customers in California. Heck, Robin's in California right now for a few months, and I don't even think her shipping is $10. It's not that much more, but shipping is outrageous. So $10 for shipping is pretty good. Okay, so I'm literally just going to bend these over. Is Nicole still here? Nicole, did you call me last night? I seen this morning that it said that I missed a call from you. And you know, daggone well, I keep my phone on silent. So if I don't have my eyeballs on my phone, I don't see anything. But it said that I missed a call from you this morning at like some ungodly hour in the morning. And obviously, you're here. so nothing was wrong with you, and you wouldn't call me on Messenger. I would think if it was an emergency, you would call my phone. But it said like you called me at like 3 something or 2 something in the morning, which would have been like 5 something for you. What on earth were you up that early for? And are you nuts calling me at 2 o'clock in the morning, or did you butt dial me? Last night? It literally said that I missed a call from you. It was like it's some ungodly hours, like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. I'll have to look. 2, 3 something. Okay, let's get a little bit more of this one. I'll tell you later. I'll message you and tell you the time. It was like 2:42 or 3:42. I don't know. It's weird. It says missed call, and then when I opened it to see if you left me a message, it said like missed call. I'm pretty sure it said AM, like 2:40 something AM or 3:40 something AM. I was like, what on earth? That would have been like at the crack of dawn. She knows better than to try to call me that early in the morning. It better be a daggone emergency if you're calling me that early in the morning. Better have like a broken finger or something. Call me that early in the morning. Oh gosh. Anybody is taking their life into their own hands if they call me that early in the morning. Love you too, Bubba's. Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll message you and tell you what time it was. It was pretty funny. I keep my phone on silent. No one, Nicole knows that. I keep it on me. Is it vibrate or whatever? Because, again, just like with the notifications and the messages that I get, all the notifications ding and vibrate and all the things. And I can't mute them before anybody says, why don't you mute them? I can't mute them because there could be some that I actually need to look at for work or something. So I keep it on vibrate and then, or in silent, and then I check it, But if I'm not staring at my phone when somebody calls me, I don't see it. And I don't hear it. No. Come on, Troy. You do it. No, you do it. You're so bossy. Okay, you see that connector right there? That looks really ugly. Good job. Give me some. I know. Well, you got to leave it on there, though, to charge longer than like 2 seconds. Hey, listen to me. You need to leave it on there for a minute. Not like, 2 seconds. Yeah, they'll fast charge it, but see? Are you going to take it out already? See? Troy, there is not a charger in this world that I know of that will charge your phone that fast. Trust me, I would have bought you 10 of them by now. I know. You got whiskers. You need... Oh, those are pokey. We gotta go shave your whiskers. Troy. I see it. Put it on the holster. And give it a minute. Golly, I thought I didn't have patience. Okay. Don't mess with Onyx. You guys, I already know we are going to paint these in like a gold or probably like a champagne color, I think. Is that wobbly? Y'all, what on earth? And it's going to be so pretty. Look at how pretty that is, though. Just simple and easy. Nothing to it. But you gotta throw more clay away because you think that your brain would have said, hey, Terry, you just told everybody to wrap it in a baby wipe. So why don't you listen to yourself and you wrap it in a baby wipe so you can stop throwing away clay? That's a good question, Terry. Why don't you listen to yourself? And yes, I am having a conversation with myself. I do yell at myself, too. Okay, and then I do wash my molds at night as well. So whenever I use my molds, I take it to the sink and I wash them out. Especially if you're a FormFlex user, you don't want to have put resin in your molds and then try to put FormFlex in there. They don't go together. Your FormFlex won't work properly. And then you don't want to have a bunch of clay crap in it whenever you're casting a resin. So just put it in your pile next to your brushes so you can take it to the sink and wash it whenever you're washing your brushes. Because I know that every single one of you wash your brushes every night like good crafters. Right, Nicole? I remember when I didn't feel good one day and I was trying to take a nap, one of the few that I do ever get to take, and Nicole posted something on her page. I don't know what she did. She posted something on her page, and I didn't have my phone on silent, and the freaking thing was going, bring, 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 bring. It made me so mad that I messaged her, and I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, I'm trying to sleep. What are you posting on your page that everybody's messaging you? Knucklehead. Okay. So, what time is it? We got a little bit of time. I put it in front of the fan. It wasn't very... Because technically, you shouldn't paint your castings until the next day. And the only reason for that is, you don't want to be jabbing a brush in it, and then it's going to ruin the impression. But it's such a small mold. Oh my gosh, I was so aggravated with her. She wasn't the one doing all the dings. All her people were doing all the dings. But I was so freaking aggravated because I never take naps. And that was by my head. And it kept... And you guys know when you're so tired and you could do something so simple as like turn something off. Or even like if you're sleeping really good and you have to go potty. You don't want to get up, especially in the wintertime when it's cold. You don't want to get up and have to go potty. It was like one of those things where it was by my head and it kept doing it. And I kept telling myself, it's going to stop. It's going to stop. But it never stopped. And it kept doing it. And it was making me more mad, more mad, more mad, more mad. I was just like, what are you doing? Why are so many people messaging you? I was so aggravated. Needless to say, I didn't take a nap. Way to go, Nicole. going to take a little bit of the antiquing gel in, I don't know, brown probably. And I'm going to mix it in the water because we are going to wax these Mama Jammas, but I do need a base down. She tries so hard. It's always your fault. Okay, so antiquing gel is water-based, so see how cool that's going to be. So I'm going to do this the fast way to paint it, to actually get like a base color down, and then we're going to use some of the waxes. Dude, you just hit me right in the face, Troy. Back up, son. Okay. But if you're not going to use like an antiquing gel or something like that, just make sure that you did varnish, you know, whatever your image or whatever you have down, so that way you can wipe it back. This one, because it is water-based, it doesn't matter. It's going to get all messy and wipe back anyways. And then I can go in with a clean brush later and even work out any of the goopies. Again, I'm not worried about all of that because I will take a baby wipe and clean that all up. I will clean them in just a second. Put it down. Okay. Okay. And then I'm just going to get the majority of it off. And then I'll get another baby wipe, a clean one. Oh yeah, I mean I have, because of what I do for DQ, I have people all over the world too. So I get messages literally all times, all hours of the day. I guess that's, you know, again, my phone has to be on silent, otherwise it would literally drive me bonkers. Okay, so now you guys know though that I am not a goopy person. I don't like the goopies. So we're gonna come in here with a clean brush, and I'm just going to move some of that out. And I'll have to wipe it again. Just, I don't like the puddly look. It's just personal preference, as with anything. Okay, and then I'm going to take one of the Precision Q-tips and I'm going to get off what's not supposed to have all the goopies. It's just an easier way of getting color down on there, and then being able to wipe it back. Okay, so now we have a base on there. I'm just going to go through and wipe it again really quickly. And I will wipe all of the centers and everything else. Then I'm going to come in here and, can you believe it, Sue? I have the waxes right here. I know. You're going to faint. It's a miracle. I know. And, no, I think I am going to take a little bit of the aged brass. And let's do the aged brass first. Oh, got these couple of little strands of hair that have been tickling my eye because the fan is on. So I'm just going in with a little bit of the aged first. This is not my main color. I'm just putting that down just to have a little bit more interest and a little bit of variation of color on there. But I'm trying to decide as I'm coming around this if I want to use the gold or if I want to use, there he is, finally. I'm sure that's Troy's phone case, and thankfully I'm almost done here because I'm about to beat him silly. I don't know. I can't. You guys already know. You guys already know. All right, so we're going to take some of this white gold. Because I just have to, it's my favorite. And I'm going to work that on the brush. And then this is going to be the one that is going on the sides and everything else. Actually, that's not even going to give me enough color. Hold on. I might need to do the vintage gold. That's not going to give me the color I want. One moment, please. I need to remember to buy the hardy clay. I really want to finish that tree. I already know. Don't you come over here and start bugging me. There we go. I know. Mama's getting off of here in like 2 minutes. And I will go through with the Q-tip and clean off all around the mold. And again, because it's water-based, I'm just going to literally dip it in water. Now, I'm not trying to get it on everything purposely because that's why I have the other color, the aged brass on there. And I'm thinking even to get a little bit of the white pearl just to give it a little bit of something. Can you guys even see what's happening? I don't know, the clay showing doesn't really bug me, so I'm going to leave some of that. Oh my gosh, Stephanie. Yeah, that's these guys in that Ring doorbell. I have to mute it a lot of the times. Like if I know, because Nick works graveyard, so Nick is usually, sleeping. There we go. You guys see now that white pearl is going to give us like another little variation. So Nick works graveyard, so he's usually sleeping, and I have so many deliveries that come through the day, and I usually have to mute the Ring because although Nick can sleep through anything, I still feel bad when it's going off. And I think that's why they're barking now, actually, because I think he's home. Oh my goodness. Can you guys see that? I'm just going to give it a little bit of a tap just to kind of blend that in. But it looks so good. There goes my angel. Okay. And then, like I said, I will just go around it. You see it comes off very easily because it is the water base. And then wherever I might have hit it with the wax, I will just take a little bit of terpenoid and get the wax off of there. Or clear wax, either way. But let's clean up the other side. And then I'll do the other one the same way because it's sitting over here. See, like that's wax, so it's not going to want to come off as easy. So I'll just grab the terpenoid or the what's up? What? But look, and then we got to put on our little that silver. That doesn't even, but I guess it doesn't matter. I like it. It needs to be cleaned up. That's gonna drive me nuts, but I will clean it up. My grubby fingers with my heavy body gel, but oh my gosh, that's so cute. So then the only other thing I have to do is the one with the doves, which is pretty dry as well. So I'll go through and do the same thing. But that's all I got for you. So I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow, but we have so many new molds, so I'm sure it'll be something or another with those in doing something with that. But hope you guys have a I mixed the top. I hope you guys have a hi Rochelle. Rochelle doesn't ever say anything until like she had like when Rochelle speaks, it's like because she has something to say. You know what I mean? Hi Rochelle. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. Oh my gosh, my chicken tacos were so good yesterday. Oh my goodness, they were so tasty. I loved them. Anyways, have a fantastic, thank you so much, Rochelle. Fantastic rest of your day. I will see you back here tomorrow, same time, same place. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm thinking like a box or something. I need to go, I need to decompress from all these round things. Oh, actually, I don't. We gotta finish that. Never mind. I gotta go order my Hardy clay right now. Alrighty, everybody. Hi, Liz. Oh, you're so very welcome. Okay, everybody. I will see you back here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Talk to you later. Bye.